Consumer Protection Act we were discussing. From there, we will see few more provisions. Okay.
Okay.
Now, do you remember we discussed something on consumer dispute redressal commissions? So there are 3 different levels, right? These commissions are set up at 3 different levels: national, state, as well as this district. So at 3 different levels, these commissions are being set up. And what is the main purpose of these commissions? They will try to resolve disputes that arise between parties. Okay, so for dispute redressal, to settle the dispute, to provide for compensation, these commissions are being set up. Similarly, we have another provision that is relating to consumer protection councils. So we will see that part today. There was a recent case. Have you seen that? One model was there. She got compensation of 2 crores from this consumer councils. Okay, NCDRC that we saw, right? National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission. From there, she got compensation of 2 crores because of a bad haircut. You can read that case also. It is Ashna Roy versus ITC or ICT hotels. Okay, so like that, those cases also fall under this itself, that it talks about some goods or services, right? Consumer of some goods and services who are not satisfied with the service given to them, and then they can ask for compensation. Accordingly, NCDRC will look into the matter, consider relevant facts, and provide some amount of compensation. So this commissions, right, whether it is district commission, state or national commission, they try to resolve the dispute, they try to provide some amount of compensation to parties. That is their main role. But then we have another body being set up, and this is set up under the Consumer Protection Act 2019. It is Consumer Protection Councils. So what is Consumer Protection Councils? Chapter 2 of Consumer Protection Act, it provides that we need consumer protection councils as well. And same, those councils also will be set up at 3 different levels: central, state and district. At 3 different levels, we need consumer protection councils. Section 3 talks about central. At the national level, Central Consumer Protection Council. So because it is central, right, central government is given power. For state and district, state government has been given power that they should be establishing the Consumer Protection Council, mediation cell, consumer dispute redressal commissions. At the central level, central government will establish. For state and district, it is state government that will establish it. Okay, so for consumer protection councils also, commissions also, same provisions apply. At 3 different stages they will be there, and government is given the power or authority to establish for it. Okay. So Consumer Protection Council, central government is empowered to establish a Central Consumer Protection Council, which will be known as Central Council. And how it will be established? It will be established by notification published by central government, which shall specify the date from which this central council that is being set up, it will become operative. It will start functioning. That date also they will mention, and through a notification, they will establish this Consumer Protection Council. And it will consist of minister in charge.
Screen is not visible.
Screen is not visible now?
No, ma'am.
Now?
Yes, ma'am.
It is visible?
Yes, ma'am.
I was sharing the screen. Why is it not visible? Now again, it's not visible or it's visible.
It is visible.
So under section 3 it talks about Central Consumer Protection Council, and it will be established by central government through a notification. In the notification itself, they will also mention the date from when this council will start operating, will become effective. So it will consist of Minister in charge of Department of Consumer Affairs of central government, who will be the chairperson. So he will be chairperson. Who is he? Minister in charge of Department of Consumer Affairs. Central Minister for Department of Consumer Affairs. That person will be considered as chairperson of this council. Plus such number of other official or non-official members representing such interest as may be prescribed. The central government will decide how many members are needed, and accordingly those will be established. Those members will also be appointed, and all of those will set up the national, at the central level, Consumer Protection Council. And for these councils, right, you get for council or for whatever commission, you get these websites where details are being provided. Okay, like Consumer Commission, you get overview, you get consumer rights, you get like that, you will get it. So what are the rights of consumers? Right to choose, right to be heard, right to seek redressal, right to consumer education, all these things also you get in those only. So this is the National Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission, where going to this online filing option, we can even file a complaint online. We don't need to visit the commission for filing it like court, but we can do e-filing as well. Okay, so this consumer central, at the central stage, it is Consumer Protection Council, which will be established by central government through a notification where they will even mention the date from when it becomes operative. It will consist of Minister in charge of Department of Consumer Affairs in the central government being chairperson, plus as many number of official and non-official members are needed to carry forward the purpose, those will also be appointed. So procedure of meeting of Central Council. Central Council is being set up now. In what intervals will they meet? Because for the commissions where we will file cases, it's very obvious. Whenever a case comes before them, they meet regularly. They need to settle the matter. So many cases are filed before them. That is why they meet regularly. They try to settle the matters. But then what about Central Council? Central Council shall meet as and when necessary. Whenever some important matters come where they need to decide on some things related to consumer rights, they can meet. There is no restriction as such, but the minimum number of meetings is being fixed under this legislation, that it should meet at least once every single year. Okay, every single year, at least for once, this Consumer Central Council should meet, but they can meet as many number of times as needed. This is just the minimum number that is being fixed. The Central Council shall meet at such time and places as chairperson or minister in charge, Department of Consumer Affairs, feels needed. He will inform it accordingly. They will meet also. So we need to remember that consumer protection councils are being set up at 3 different levels. Topmost is the Central Council, which is established by central government through a notification where they will even mention the date from when it becomes operative. It consists of minister in charge of Department of Consumer Affairs, central government being the chairperson, plus other official and non-official members as needed. There is no limit on the maximum times council can meet, but minimum at least once they should be meeting every single year. That is the process of meeting for the central council. But why is it being established? What is the purpose, or what will they do when they meet? So objective of central council is given in section 5, which says it will render advice. It is not trying to resolve dispute. It is not trying to give any protection or anything, but it is merely an advisory body. It is set up only for the purpose of giving advice. What sort of advice? On promotion and protection of consumer rights. Being a consumer, whether of goods or of services, we have some rights. What are those rights? Like I showed you here, we have got some rights like right to safety, right to be informed, right to choose, right to be heard, right to seek redressal, right to consumer education. So when we will get this right? Only when we know what all rights we have, how we can address those matters and everything. So those things will be done by the councils. They will render advice on promotion and protection of consumer rights. Maybe if the council feels that people are not much aware about consumer rights, so we need to organize some seminars, webinars, some topic in the course itself, in different courses. Those advice they will give, central council, that we need to take certain steps to promote and protect consumer rights. So this council, you need to remember, it is an advisory body only. Whether you talk about central, state, or district level, it is an advisory body. But when we talk about the commissions, central, state, like national, state, or district, they are dispute redressal bodies. That is why we have two different bodies set up under one same legislation. Okay. Is this part clear? National thing, central part?
Yes, ma'am.
So same goes for state as well as district also. Just here and there few provisions are different. Like I said, if it is central council, if it is national commission, central government is having the power. But in case of state and district, who will have the power to set up the councils?
State council only, ma'am.
State government would be having power to set up state council as well as district council. Okay, so State Consumer Protection Council, and these numbers that I have given, these are sections. Okay, section 6 talks about a State Consumer Protection Council. So it says every state government shall by notification establish with effect from such date as it may be specified in the notification a State Consumer Protection Council for the state and known as State Council. That means a State Consumer Protection Council will be set up by a notification, through a notification by the state government. And in that same notification, they will also mention the date from where it becomes effective, from when it becomes, it starts to function. And this State Consumer Protection Council, in short, we call it as State Council. So section 6 talks about establishment of State Consumer Protection Council. Power is given to the state government through a notification by mentioning the date from when it becomes effective. It will establish a State Consumer Protection Council. So respective state governments would establish them. For the state of Karnataka, Karnataka government would do it. For the state of Maharashtra government would do it. Accordingly, respective state governments would set up councils for their respective states. Okay, so this provision is same. Here section 3 talks about Central Consumer Protection Council, and here section 6 talks about State Consumer Protection Council. Right, and the same section also talks about its composition, who all will be members. Similarly, here also same section 6 talks about composition of members. So there, Minister in charge of Department of Consumer Affairs of Central Government was chairperson, because here we are talking about state government. Here, Minister in charge of Consumer Affairs of the state will be considered as chairperson. Plus, such number of other official and non-official members as may be needed. Such number of official and non-official members not exceeding 10, which will be nominated by the central government. Okay, because these three councils need to work very closely with each other. So central council is giving some advice, state council is on the other hand of some different opinion, then there will be clash between these bodies. That should not happen. That is why central government, state government will have their minister in charge of consumer affairs as chairperson, plus they are free to appoint as many official and non-official members needed. Apart from them, central government will also nominate maximum of 10 official and non-official members. Why is it needed? Because when someone is nominated by central government would nominate such person on whom they are having trust. So those members will work like a representative. They will inform what is going on in the state council to the central government. They will try to ensure that whatever guidelines are coming from national council, those guidelines are being implemented by the state councils. So that is why central government would impose these thing that they would nominate at least maximum of 10 members, official or non-official, so that there is close connection between the central as well as the state councils. And regarding their meetings, again, maximum number is not given, but at least, okay, not less than 2 meetings every single year. For national council, how many times they can meet? Maximum, like minimum?
3 times, no? 3 times.
Minimum 1 time. And for state council, it is minimum 2 times they should be meeting, and they can meet more than that also. There is no restriction as such. And it will meet at such place and time as the chairperson will fix. Okay, so time and place, chairperson will fix. Accordingly, they will meet and observe such procedure in regard to transaction of business. So they will carry forward. State Consumer Protection Council, state government would appoint through a notification mentioning the date from when it becomes effective. It will have minister in charge of consumer affairs as chairperson, official and non-official members as many needed by the state government and appointed by them. Not more than 10 members, 10 official and non-official members who will be nominated by the central government. They should be meeting at least 2 times every single year, and they will meet at such time and place as the chairperson may think fit. Okay, now what is the objective of state council? Same objective for all these 3 bodies, that they will render advice on promotion and protection of consumer rights under this legislation, but it will do it at the state level. They will give advice to the state government that maybe you can try to translate this Consumer Protection Act in the local language as well, so that people are aware of it. Maybe you can put certain ads. We see, right, on TV, there would be some ads coming in, Jago Grahak, Jago something. Those are ads that are published by the central government or state government. Why? Because they want to create awareness amongst people that whenever you are buying something, you should be little more careful. You need to check what you are buying. You need to be sure about the ingredients and other things. So those ads also, they may put up somewhere. You would see some banners also, councils have put up. Those steps are taken to promote and protect consumer rights, to create awareness, to promote and protect these rights. Whatever is needed, that will be done. Okay, so here render advice on promotion and protection. Here also same, render advice on promotion and protection. at the state level. And in case of central council, it will do for all, right? It would give some advice. Then similarly, we have district consumer protection councils as well. So central, state, and after that we have district. 3 levels of councils we have. District council, again, state government is having the power to appoint or to establish it through a notification for every district. Okay, within a state, for every single district, they will establish district consumer protection councils, and in the same notification, they will also specify the date from when it becomes operative, from when it starts to operate. District council shall be an advisory council and consist of the following members. All these councils are advisory councils only. They are simply giving advice on what can be done, what can be done better. But they are not trying to settle disputes or something like that, unlike the commissions. So collector of the district as the chairperson. District collector will be considered as chairperson plus such other official and non-official members as needed, plus district council shall meet as and when necessary, but not less than 2 meetings every year. Okay, for central council, they should be meeting at least once every year, but there can be as many meetings as they want. For state council, at least 2 times they should be meeting, but they can meet as many times as they want. For district council also, at least minimum 2 times. Every single year they should be meeting, but there is no maximum limitation as such. District council shall meet at such time and place. Again, time and place within the district as the chairperson may think fit. Everywhere it's the same provision. Chairperson will fix the timing and accordingly they will be meeting. Okay, is this part clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Next is objective of district council. As I told you, objectives are same. Render advice on promotion and protection of consumer rights under this act within the district. So for district council within the district, they will try to promote and protect consumer rights. State council at the state level and national council overall, they need to ensure that they are giving advice or asking to take reasonable steps which are needed for promotion and protection of consumer rights under the legislation. Okay, so is this part clear? Consumer protection councils.
Yes, ma'am.
So can you tell me what all things are there in consumer protection councils? How many councils? How they will be appointed?
Ma'am, there are three things, ma'am: state and district and national. In national, the state will come under central government. In central government, they can meet at one time. In state, it will come under state government. They can meet at 2 times. And the district is also come under state government. They can meet at once in a year.
No, for central council, at least once they should meet. For state and district, they should be meeting at least 2 times, but there is no maximum limit as such. They can meet as many times as they want, but at least 2 times they should be meeting state and district council. For central council, yes, right, it is minimum of 1 year they should be, 1 times they should be meeting. Yeah, then members.
Section 5 will deals about objectives of central council. And section 3 talks about Central Consumer Protection Act.
Central Consumer Protection Council, right? So what is the objective of all these 3 councils?
They will try to dispute things, ma'am. Redressal things.
They will
They will try to dispose of redressal things.
they will give advice. Okay, all these three councils, they will give advice on promotion and protection of consumer rights. Okay, so we will see again. All right. Chapter 2 talks about consumer protection councils. These are set up at 3 different levels: national, state, and district. Like at the central level, section 3 talks about Central Consumer Protection Council, which will be set up by the central government through a notification. In the notification itself, they will also mention from when it becomes operative, from when it will start working. It will consist of minister in charge, Department of Consumer Affairs in central government as its chairperson, plus such number of official and non-official members as may be needed to carry forward the function of Central Council. At least once they should be meeting every year, but there is no maximum limitation as such. They can meet as many times as they want. When they will be meeting, where they will be meeting, all those things will be fixed by the chairperson only. And accordingly, all the members will meet. Main objective is to render advice on promotion and protection of consumer rights. Whatever steps need to be taken, they will talk about it. At the state level, state government would establish it through a notification where they will even mention the date from when it starts operating. It will consist of same minister in charge of consumer affairs in the state government being chairperson, as many official and non-official members as needed, plus not exceeding 10, right? Maximum of 10 official and non-official members nominated by the central government. At least 2 times they should be meeting every year. Where and when they will be meeting, chairperson will fix it. It is established for the purpose of providing advice on promotion and protection of consumer rights within the state. Then we have district council, which will be established by state government through a notification where they will even mention the date from when it starts to operate. For district council, it will consist of collector of the district as chairperson and as many official and non-official members as needed. They should be meeting at least 2 times every single year. Where and when they will be meeting, chairperson will disclose that. Their main objective is to render advice on promotion and protection of consumer rights under the act within that specific district only. Okay. So can you tell me again, what are the 3 councils we have? What all things we can write if there is a question on Consumer Protection Council?
There are three setups, ma'am: national, state, national, state, and district, ma'am. And under national, it come under it will come under central government. So many there will be official and non-official members. They can meet once in a year. It is not compulsory. You can meet any times in a year, ma'am. And the objective of a national commission.
Council, Central Council.
Yes, ma'am. It is a render advice on the promotion of protection consumer right. And state council will come under state government. They can meet at least 2 times in a year. It is not compulsory. capacity. We can meet any times in a year, ma'am. The objective is render advice and protect promotion and protection of act within the state. And district is it will come also under in state government where they can meet at two times in a year. There will be official and non-official members. In this objectives, they render advice on promotion and protection consumer right under the render at the under.
So they will also talk about promotion and protection of consumer rights within the specific district itself. They will do it. Okay. So I have already shared this document, I guess, Consumer Protection Act, CP Act. You can go through this Consumer Protection Council thing one more time from there. Okay.
Okay.
So Consumer Protection Council we have discussed that talks about protection, like it provides advice on protection and promotion of consumer rights. We discussed Consumer Dispute Redressal Commission, which, as the name suggests, it tries to resolve disputes. Then we will discuss about mediation. Okay, today evening time we will discuss relating to mediation. So you can go through this part one more time. We will discuss it. After that, we will discuss mediation. Okay, in the evening, 7 o'clock, you can join the same link.
Okay.
Okay, fine then. I'll end this class here. Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, thank you.